Okay. I'm live now. Awesome. Can you see me? Yep. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of the Anewa Show. Awesome. So nice to have you here. So feel free to invite your friends to the group so that they can join us on this particular call. Right? So we are going to start in 1 minute. We're just going to allow some more people to join us before we start. All right. Don't forget you can send me a chat, actually. In fact, let's try that out. Send me a chat. I want to see your chat. Just drop something in the comments. And by the way, you will need to give the software I'm using, you have to give them permission so that I can see your name. If you don't give them permission, I can only see your comment. I won't be able to see your name. So it's left to you. Which do you want to do? Do you want me to be able to see your name and your comment, or do you want me to see your comment, no name? That's fine. But just drop me a comment. Let me know you're here. Drop me a comment. Awesome, awesome. Hello, how are you? Awesome. I'm happy to have you here. Awesome, awesome. So today we are going to be looking at the critical foundations that can hinder your, wow, hi, I'm here. Awesome, awesome. So nice to see all of you. I'm so excited to have you here as well. We're actually we're going to learn a lot tonight. The reason why I wanted you to attend this particular session is that every other thing we'll be doing, we will all be building on what we have learned in this session. Okay, I can see you say, I'm all ears, boss. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the two critical foundations that can disrupt your business growth. If you don't take care of them, it can disrupt your business growth. Okay, let me do this. Tell me in the chat, what will you consider as the most significant challenges you're having in your business? Let me know in the chat. What do you consider the most significant challenges you're having in your business? That one thing that if you can solve it, you're sure your business will move from here to there, right? Let me know in the chat. So if I ask you now, okay, what is the most challenging issue or most significant challenge you're having in your business? What would it be? Engage with me. Let's interact. Let's make this interactive. What would it be? Your most significant challenge in your business? What are you battling the most with? What problem in your business will make the most impact if it is solved? Okay, okay. Somebody said, okay, let me. Somebody says getting customers. Okay, another one says sales. Okay, another person says marketing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, All right. So I have just 3 people answering that question. The first person said getting customers. The second person says sales. The third person says marketing. Okay, that's good. Okay, another person says reach target audience. Okay, awesome. Reach target audience. In other words, people who are willing or people who need your product or service, right? Okay, awesome. All right. I wasn't actually disappointed by your answer. Okay, another person says, let me see. I'm getting lots of responses. Awesome, awesome. This person says, drive customers to the business. This person says, get referrals. This person says, patronage and supervision. What does that mean? What does supervision mean? If you can explain. The other one says networking. And then the last one I have here says getting ready to buy customers. Getting ready to buy. Okay, getting ready to buy. Okay, customers who are ready to buy. Interesting. Okay, that's also good. Getting customers who are not tire kickers. People who are willing to bring out cash and buy. Okay, I have another one. It says getting downlines as a network marketer. Okay. This person says getting the right clients. All right. Awesome. You guys are well spoken. You guys are well spoken, actually. Okay, now I hope you have your writing material because you probably have to take some notes tonight. I hope you have some writing material. If you don't, quickly get one, right? Get a jotter. And I would want to encourage you in all of our trainings, try to have a writing material, a notepad, a jotter, whatever, so that you can write. I don't know if I've been able to communicate what I want to achieve, but let me just say it. I'm actually very passionate to add value. And the simple agreement I want to have with you is this. I will commit to adding value to your business while I expect you to commit to put into practice the things I teach you. All right? It took me a lot to actually agree to set up Marketing on Fire. That's the truth. It took me, it's an idea I've battled with for a very long time. And the reason why I battled with it is because I was like, how would I teach for free what I'm supposed to charge for? Like, why would I do that? So it was difficult. And that's why most of the things, a lot of the things you're going to be learning here are things that you could have paid heavily for. But I'm going to give it to you for free. Why am I doing that? Because I want to share in your success story. I want you to be able to say, wow, ever since I joined Marketing on Fire, my sales moved from so to so. My leads, the rate I get leads for my business moved from so. I just want to start to hear, to get those testimonials, right? That is why I'm doing what I'm doing. All right, so I just need you to commit, because if you are not committed in the process, if you're not putting to practice the things I teach, then it will defeat the entire purpose, right? So this is my promise to you. For as long as you're committed to put to practice the things I teach you, I'm committed to keep adding value to you, right? I hope that's a fair deal. Awesome. Okay, so I want to believe now that everybody on this call have their writing materials ready. All right. Now, let me say something. The truth is that the answers that you all gave are all correct. You need sales, you need marketing. In fact, if you're a business owner and you're not making sales, it's as good as going home. The business cannot grow. So sales is fundamental. So sales is fundamental, marketing is fundamental, getting downlines, if you're a network marketer, is also fundamental. And all the shades, all the questions, all the answers I got today are different shades of this same thing that I've mentioned, right? Yes, so in as much as all of these are important, there are 2 things I want to share with you today. And these 2 things are fundamental, that is, they are foundational. The same way you cannot build a skyscraper without a foundation. If you try to do that, that house is going to collapse. That is the same that will happen to your business if you try to build without this foundation. And believe me when I say this, I'm going to teach you some crazy strategies that will help you build so fast, right? Okay, let me show you so that it don't look like I'm bluffing. Let me share my screen and show you something. Let me show you a list that I started building on the 24th of June. 24th of June to now is how many days? Let me see. 24th of June is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days. 13 days. So I started building this particular leads 13, in fact, not up to 13 days, about 11 days ago. 11 days ago. Let me share my screen and show you. So that when I tell you that I'm going to show you strategies that will help you generate lots of leads. Leads, in case you don't know, leads just means the contact of people who are interested in your product or service. That is, people who have shown interest in whatever you sell or in the service you offer. Those are leads, right? So it's just for you to follow up on them and get them to convert, right? So when I tell you that I'm going to show you a strategy to aggressively build a lot of leads for your business, drive sales, and then market like a professional, I mean it. So let me show you how many leads I got in just about 11 days, right, in one of my businesses. Let me show you. And then you ask yourself, wouldn't you want to learn exactly how to do this, right? Wouldn't you want to learn exactly how to do this? So I'm going to share my screen now. So when I share my screen, confirm to me that you can see my screen. So I'll be sure that every other person can see my screen. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so can you see my screen? Okay. You can see my screen now. Okay, awesome. Okay. So let me show you how many leads I got in 11 days. Can you see this? 1,476 people. These are people who are laser targeted. They are interested in my business. And I got all of this in the past 11 days, right? Okay, now, so the question is this. If you were able to do this and just 10%, or let's be conservative, 5% of this number patronizes you, how much would that be? How much would that translate to, right? If just 5% of this number patronizes you, right? Multiply that by the cost of your goods or your service. How much would that be? Okay, so I'm going to stop my screen share right now. All right, so I had to share my screen so that you understand that I actually know what I'm talking about, right? But the problem is this. The reason why you need to be in this training is this. If I teach you how to aggressively scale, how to grow and get the leads, how to do marketing the right way, how to run Facebook ads the right way, how to begin to get the sales and all of those things that I know you want to learn. If I teach you how to do those things without this foundation I'm about to share with you today, you will have issues. The issue you would have is that you will not grow at the rate you are supposed to grow if you don't know what I'm about to share today. That is why I'm so happy that I have all of you on this call this evening. All right. So let me start with sharing 3 life stories with you. These are 3 things that happened to me, yeah, personally. So I'm going to share that with you. And then I will allow you to see how it affects you, how it resonates with you, how probably you have actually even made similar mistakes, right? Okay, so I have 3 stories for you, and they are personal stories. They happen to me personally, right? The first one is this. When I moved into a new house some months ago, it's a bigger house, so I needed a bigger generator, right? The generator I had couldn't power the new house. So I desperately needed a generator that same day, because if we didn't have power, then that means you're going to have to stay in the dark. So I needed a generator just in case PHCN took their power. So I called one of the e-commerce giants in Nigeria. You will know them if I call their name, right? There are 2 major e-commerce giants. One starts with a J, the other one starts with a K. All right, I called one of them. I'm not going to tell you the one I called, all right? But I called one of them because I saw a generator I liked on the site. So I said, hello, I would like to buy this generator. I've seen it on your site and I've seen the price. It's fine with me. I want to buy. And he said, oh yeah, we have it. I said, yeah, can you deliver today? He said, oh no, we cannot deliver today. We'll deliver in 14 days. I was like, 14 days, why? Is the generator in Lagos? They said yes. I'm like, so the generator is in Lagos and I'm in Lagos. Why would it take 14 days to deliver to me? They said, well, that's their standard procedure. I said, okay, tell me, where is your office? I could send someone to come pick it up. And they said, well, I would have to call an office closest to me so that I can go pick it up there. I said, okay, fine. Give me the contact details of the office closest to me. And then they gave me the contact details. And then I called this office. Do you have this generator? I got your number from your site, and I believe it's coming from the head office. They asked me to call you. The lady that picked up said, I need to be sure. Let me confirm from the guys at the store to know if we still have the generator. So I said, okay, fine. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to hold on the line or what? He said, no, don't hold on. Just hang up. I'm going to call you. As soon as I confirm from the guys at the warehouse if we have it, then I'll call you. I said, okay, fine. Ladies and gentlemen, they have not called me till today. Till as I'm talking to you now, they have not called me, right? So the head office that transferred me to their branch office did not call me. The branch office who said they would get back to me to know if they have it did not get back to me till today. And it's been months, way before COVID-19, all right? The second story I'm going to share with you is my wife registered with a particular hospital for her regular checkups and then antenatal and all of that. Then along the line, months into her registration, a friend of hers recommended her to another hospital, which she said was better than the one we were using, right? And so we checked it out and it looked like it was better. And so we just registered all over again in this new hospital and then made that our family hospital. And that's where we started going. Would you agree with me that for it's up to how many months now? Maybe six or 7 months. This old hospital has not called us. Like, hey, we've not, Mr. Ewa, what's going on? We've not seen you, even your wife. What's going on? They have never called us till today. All right. Now, the third story I'm going to share is about a school. So when my daughter was about, was that 8 months old? 7 or 8 months old? I'm not sure now. We wanted to put her in a crèche. And so I started to look out for a school I could put her. And I called 3 schools. 2 out of these 3 schools are very popular schools that if I call their names, chances are that a lot of you in Lagos will know them. So I called the first school. They said that she has to be 2 years old before they can admit her. I called the second school. They said she has to be walking before they can admit her. At that time, my daughter wasn't walking yet. Then the third school, I didn't call them. I actually went there with my wife and my daughter, right? I went into the school and did my inquiries. They took me around their facilities. In fact, entered the classrooms to check, how their facilities, interviewed their teachers, went to the swimming pool. I even interviewed the French teacher because I'm particular about French. My wife is actually bilingual, so we were particular about the school where our daughter would learn how to speak French. So we even interviewed the French teacher and all of that. So we were actually immersed in that process. So you would know that we're actually serious. So we filled the form they asked us to fill. In that form, they had my email address, they had my house address, they had my phone number, right? They had my name, they have my wife's name, they have my daughter's name, right? So I told them, okay, let me think about it. I'll get back to you, right? That's already over about 1 year, 2 months now. That school never called us. Never called us. And so, as a marketing professional, when I see stuff like that, it baffles me. I'm like, this is crazy. Now, this is a school that was going to charge us a little above ₦1 million per annum, right? Now, let me give you an example. If I owned that school, if I were the proprietor of that school, what do you think? Let me put you on the spot. If you came to my school and then you made an inquiry for your daughter, and then you filled the form, and then you left, and the very next day, or even the very next week, a delivery guy calls your house and says, hey, we are here from Mr. Dan's school, and we have a little gift for your daughter, right? Maybe that gift cost me like 5,000, 7,000 naira with a little card in it, and me writing, let's assume your daughter's name is Jumoke, and I said, hey, this is wishing Jumoke the best, and we cannot wait to have her resume with us. Thank you. I signed that card with a little gift to you. What impression would that make as a parent? Now, you would agree with me that would make a lot of impression on you. Is that to say that everybody I send a gift to will bring their child to my school? Of course not. But there's something that would definitely happen, and that is a great impression. I would have made a great impression on you, right? So even if for any reason you end up not bringing your child to my school, you're definitely going to give me some word of mouth marketing. You're going to tell your friends, man, can you imagine? I took my child to this school, and you wouldn't believe that they sent a gift to her. So it might not be you who bring your child to my school. It might be your friends who you shared the story with that will bring your child to my school. All right. And I mean, a gift of 5,000, 7,000 naira, it's not out of line, considering that you're going to be making over $1 million from me every year, and that child probably will be in your school for the next 6 years. Now, do you understand what I'm talking about? So what can you pick from these 3 stories I just shared with you? Right? What can you pick from these 3 stories? Now, it is possible for that e-commerce giant to still say, business is slow. Meanwhile, you had a client who was ready to spend good money to buy a sound generator from you, and you did not follow up. Do you know that there was how they could have managed me, and I would have waited for 14 days? Yeah. Imagine them telling me, okay, wait, we know it's not comfortable for you to wait for 14 days, but if you wait for 14 days, we're going to give you free gallon of engine oil, or we're going to give you 1% or 2% discount, or we're going to give you free servicing for 2 months. There's so many things they could have done to keep me if they couldn't deliver the same day. God bless you. It says follow up. No follow up. And that is the missing link in many, 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 many companies. No follow up. No follow up. And I dare say that a lot of you on this call are actually also committing the same error. No follow up. Right? So it is very, very key. Now, I'll say this to you, that in Nigeria, most companies don't know anything about follow up. And that's good news for you. What does it mean? It means that whatever market you are playing in right now, with this that you're learning, with this strategy you're learning right now, you can easily outdo your competition. Yeah. Yeah, so I like becoming very interactive. It says there is power in communication and follow-up is essential. Yes, I agree with you. It says follow-up is key. Exactly. It says feedback is very key. Yeah. It says building. Angela, thank you. You're the first person who gave my app permission, so I can see your name. Every other person who is sending comments, I cannot see your name because apparently you didn't give permission to the technology to be able to see your name. So I'm only seeing Facebook user. I can't see your name. I wish I can see your name so that I can, make a note of the name. So when I see you in the group, I will know that, okay, this person is committed, right? If you can actually give permission to the app so that when you send a comment, I can see your name, I would really appreciate that. All right, so Angela says, building a relationship is key in customer relations because first impressions matter. Awesome. That's very correct. That's very correct, right? So now, the fact that most companies in Nigeria don't actually know anything about follow-up is good news for you. That means that whatever market you are playing in, you can easily take over that market, right? You can easily take over that market. Now, let me give you a few examples. Imagine I run salon, maybe barbing salon or the full bouquet, both for guys and ladies. Now, for guys, I wouldn't know about ladies, but I think I wouldn't know about ladies. Let me not say what I'm not sure. Most guys have their hair cut every 2 weeks. Most guys. Some even do every week, but on the average, every 2 weeks. So if I run a salon, right? If you walk into my salon to have a haircut, I'm going to tell you, okay, sir, kindly fill our form, and that entitles you to 5% discount on your next haircut with us, right? So in that form, I want to get your name, I want to get your email, I want to get your phone number. Why am I giving 5% discount? I'm giving them 5% discount to destroy any resistance. Some of them might not want to fill my form, but with a 5% discount, they were like, oh, okay, right? Good. Now, what am I also achieving with that 5% discount? Because I have given them 5% discount, guess what? The next time they want to cut their hair, they will not go to another salon. They will come to me because they want to redeem that 5%. Simple. Exactly. So you may think I'm losing money, I'm losing the 5% I'm giving away, but I'm not, because most people don't have any loyalty or attachment to barbing salon. Once a salon is good, you are sure that barbers are good. You just walk in there and you cut your hair. Maybe it's different for ladies, but for most guys, it's not a big deal. Any salon that looks good, presentable, you go there, have your haircut, and you move, right? So without a 5% discount, there is no guarantee that I will have them return to my salon. But with the 5% discount, I'm sure they're going to come back. If I want to turbocharge the process, I can actually tell them, if you refer a friend to us, you get another 5%. This is a very simple way to grow my clientele base without even running any elaborate ad. All right. So these are simple strategies that you can actually leverage on to build your business that a lot of people don't know. All right. So here's another deal I would like us to have. Right. I'm going to teach you how to drive leads to your business. But I want you to commit to me that when you get those leads, you're going to follow up with them. Because those leads are actually useless without a proper follow-up. All right? Those leads are useless without a proper follow-up. That is the truth. So I'm going to teach you how to aggressively acquire leads for your business. Again, leads are people who are interested in your product or service, people who have shown interest in your product or service. They may not be ready to buy as at that time, but they know that at a particular point in time, they will need your service. So it's your own responsibility to nurture them until they are ready to buy, right? So I'm going to teach you how to acquire a lot of leads for your business, but it's your responsibility to follow up on those leads and turn them into sales. Is that a deal? Awesome. Okay, so how to efficiently follow up your leads? That's the next thing I want to talk about. How do you efficiently follow up your leads? Now, the key word in this statement is efficiently. Now, there's a difference between being effective and being efficient, right? There's a difference between being effective and being efficient. Being effective means doing things right, right? Being effective means doing things right. But being efficient means doing the right thing. So in being effective, which means doing things right, that means it is possible to do the wrong things right. So you could be doing something right, but it is the wrong thing that you are doing, right? So that means that the most important thing is to be efficient, which is doing the right thing the right way, right? Okay, I'm getting a lot of interaction here. Angela says, how can I grow my organic reach without having to boost or pay for my ads? I'll get there. Awesome. Okay, it says follow up and incentives are the keys. Yes, you're right. And then it says, yes, I assume you're agreeing to the deal. I'll teach you how to get leads while you commit to follow up with them. All right. Okay, now here's the thing. I said I was going to show you two foundational keys, right? I already shared one with you. Okay, let me circle back. Two foundational keys that will help you to outdo your competition. It doesn't matter the industry that you are. If you do these two things, it will help you to outdo your competition. Number one, ensure you are passionate about the business you're doing. This is very, very important because there are a lot of things that cannot happen if you're not passionate. For example, not passionate about what you do, you cannot be creative. The source of creativity is passion. When you are passionate about what you do, when genuinely sold out, right? Creativity will naturally come to you. Ideas of how to do those things better will naturally come to you. So in this part of the world, unfortunately, a lot of people are in businesses that they are not passionate about. They're just there because it puts food on the table. Right? I wouldn't know, but that's a wrong way to do business, right? You have to be passionate about that because there are a lot. You will not genuinely care for your customers if you're not passionate about that business. You will not be creative. It will be difficult for you to lead that business. What you find that will start happening to you is this: you will always be copying competition. And when you are in a position where you are copying competition, that means that you are not leading the market. Competition is leading the market, and you are only reacting to whatever strategies that they bring out. So that means you can't lead. They are already the ones leading. You are just copying them. That is the problem that happens when you are not passionate about what you do. Right? So that is what happens. Right? Number two things the second thing I want to say to you is seek out ways to add value to your prospects. Oh, this is if you understand this one, you will have more customers than you actually need. Search out for ways to add value to your customers. Somebody once said, they said, if you do more than you are paid to do, you will get to a point that you get paid more than what you do. All right. So the idea is this: can you think up value that you can add to your customer? That is not, I'm not talking about your product or your service now. Your product or your service is by the way. After selling whatever product it is, or after offering whatever service it is you're offering, there is still value that you are adding to them. Do you know that? It could be, for instance, let me give an example. Let's assume you're a fashion designer. Are there things you know about fashion that your customers don't know? Of course, yes. Things like color combination, things like the kind of shoe to wear when you're wearing. For instance, I see guys wear native and shoes with lace. They don't know that once you're on native, you shouldn't wear a shoe with a lace. Most guys don't know. Most guys don't know that once you have a shirt with a vertical stripe, right, you shouldn't also wear a tie with a stripe. Once you are on a shirt with a vertical stripe, your tie has to be plain. A lot of people don't know this, right? Some other guys don't know that once you're on a shirt with a vertical stripe, you shouldn't wear suit with stripe. Your suit has to be plain. So there are lots of things in the fashion world that you know as a fashion designer that your customers don't know. How about building a tribe, building a community where you are educating them? Now, here's what happens. These customers become loyal to you because you are offering value to them over and above your product that they are buying. So even if a competition comes and say, hey, I know how to, I will give you at a cheaper price, or I would give you a discount, come and buy from me. Your customer will always be thinking about that value they are getting, the community, the bond, the family, right, that you have created. Exactly. So that is what you should start looking to do. In the post-COVID world, the business owners who build tribes around their company, around their product, around their services will win 100%. Right? Everybody, there is a need that every human being has, and that is a need to belong to a network, belong to an association, just belong somewhere. A need to belong to a place where you can relate and connect with like minds. Every human being has that need. That is why people join clubs, that's why people join associations, that is why people join alumni association, that is why people even join cults. Yeah. All right. There is a need for people to identify with people, to belong to a network, because as it is said, your net worth is dependent on your network. All right. So you need to look for how you can create a tribe around your service. That way you're offering something over and above your basic service. And that will create loyalty for your customers. It will be very difficult for a competition to poach them because you're thinking, man, I already have friends in this community. I already relate here. I mean, people already know me. I've given too much to this community. I'm already known here. I'm already appreciated here. I'm celebrated here already. Why would I leave here to go and start all over again somewhere else? And maybe the competition doesn't even have a tribe, doesn't have a community. So they will not go. No matter the offer, no matter the discount, they are going to be low to you. All right. So you need to start thinking about it, right? What can you actually do? What can you offer your tribe? How can you create a tribe? And what can you offer them over and above the product you're selling and the service that you're already offering? It's very important. Another thing a community will do for you is this. There's something in marketing, we call it the KLT factor. Know, like, and trust. Right? Now, listen to this. Especially for those of us in the online space, people only buy from people they know, like, and trust. That's the truth. So if you're scrolling through Facebook and somebody is selling a particular product, You may need that product, but at the back of your head, you're thinking, is this person legit? Are you sure this person is not a scammer? Are you sure this person will not go away with my money? You know, a lot of things starts coming to your head. Why? Because you don't know them yet. You don't like them yet. Of course, if you don't know them, you can't like them. You don't trust them yet. Now, when you have a community and you're adding value to that community and they know that you care for them. Somebody said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So the community, the tribe, gives you an opportunity to express that you actually care about them. Now, once you do that, something starts happening. They start to know you, they start to like you, they start to trust you. Once you build the KLT factor, your customers or your prospects start getting loyal to you. And once they are loyal to you, it's difficult for competition to poach them. The competition will have a lot more work to do to be able to take those customers from you. That's the truth. All right. My very good friends, the one and only Barrister, he says, makes sense. Thank you, sir, for showing up. I appreciate you. Okay. He says, yes, sir. Value addition is very important. Okay. Mr. Joseph, thank you, sir, for showing up. It's good to be here. Yeah, so good to have you here, sir. I appreciate you. Okay. Angela says, passion, provide added value. Yep. I'm very happy that you're getting it. Okay. Ibere Samuel says, relational selling is the key. People don't care how much you know till they know how much you care. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You're making progress. All right. Does that make sense to you? And that is how you can begin to keep these customers. Let me circle back again so that I'm sure you are getting me. Tomorrow, I'm going to teach you how to aggressively get a lot of leads and customers. But you agree with me that you also need to learn how to keep them. That is what I'm teaching you today. Because if you get these leads and customers and you don't know how to keep them, some other smart business owner is just going to take them from you. It's as simple as that. Let me give you an example. Imagine I sell hair. Maybe I'm even new in the hair business, right? I don't have any connection, no network, no leads, no customer base. I just started hair business. Now, do you know what I'm going to do with what I know? All I'm going to do is this. It's a very wicked strategy. But the truth is this. Knowledge gives you power to do things that a lot of people will not be able to do. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to research the top hair sellers in Nigeria, right? On Facebook and Instagram. Those with 100,000 followers, those who are already known, big players who are already known on social media, right? I'm going to research them. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go after their customers. With Facebook ads, I can laser target their customers and poach them. Offer them what my competition is not offering them and get them loyal to me. Simple, case closed. For my competition to ever get them back from me, he would have to match what I'm doing, which would be difficult because what I'm doing is something I've planned for a while. So he is just going to be reacting to what I've already done. And that is if he even knows I did what I did. Do you get that? So it is important for you not just to learn how to attract leads and sales. It is also very important for you to keep them, because if you are getting 100 leads every month and losing 100 leads every month, then you're not growing. All right, you're not growing. So you have to actually learn how to keep them. Marianne says customer retainership is second to none. I'll have to agree with you, my dear. Second to none. Very, very key. All right. Somebody else says everything making serious sense, really. Thanks, Mr. Dan. You're welcome. I'm happy that I'm making sense. All right. Okay. So please, very, very important. You have to learn how to keep these customers, how to make them loyal to you. And what have I said you need to do? You need to create a tribe, create a community, create a Facebook group, right? In fact, copy what I'm doing, right? And replicate it on your group. You must create a tribe. If you forget everything I said on this training, remember this. Post-COVID, post-COVID-19, right? The business owners who creates communities wins. The business owner who will create community will win. Now, everybody right now understands the importance of relationship, understand the importance of network, because we've been at home for too long. So a lot of people are beginning to realize, oh boy, I don't really have friends. A lot of people are beginning to realize that is the truth. So now people are going to be more open to be part of a community, especially a community that is adding value to them. So you need to create a community, a tribe around your product or service. It's a no-brainer. You need to do that. Another thing creating a tribe or community around your product does is it helps you not commoditize your product, right? You know, some products are commodities. For instance, if I'm selling, give me an example. I'm selling salt, right? I'm selling salt, you're selling salt. What's the difference? Salt is salt. People don't care. You just go pick it up, right? But do you know that there's something you can actually do to your salt to make it look like it's not a commodity, to make it look like it's different from the other brands out there, right? So that is what building a community does. It makes your product look larger than life. It makes it look more interesting than it actually is. It makes it look special than it is. And of course, it is special because you're adding something of value to that particular product. If you're not adding anything of value, then what you have is a commodity, of course. So whether I buy from you or I buy from Mr. B or Mr. C, no difference. Even if you're a network marketer, why should I join your team, right? You told me about a particular program. Maybe 5 other people have told me about it, right? So why should I join you? Why should I not join Mr. B or Mr. C or Mr. D? Why should I join you? Because if there's nothing else you are giving me, you're offering, the program itself is a commodity. There is no motivation to join your team. But if I am giving you something else, if I'm adding value, if I'm giving you more reason why you need to join my team, whatever that reason is, then I have just added value to it. And then you find a situation where everybody wants to be part of my team. Why? Because there's an added value. There's something else they are getting for joining my team. Is someone getting any aha moment here? Right? I have a lot of business owners and network marketers on this call. So I want to be sure that you're actually getting some light bulb moments, right? Okay. So provide a tribe for your customers and see them become very loyal to you. All right. All right. So now let me address a particular challenge that a lot of people have when it comes to building a community or building a tribe. Now, why do I think it's a problem? Because I also have that problem. Like I said in my introduction, it's been a long time that I've had it in mind to build this community, but I was really battling with it. Why? Because I know that the things I want to teach you for free is something I can easily charge for, and people will pay and be happy they paid. So I was thinking, so why should I give it for free? We didn't even appreciate it if I give it for free, because not everybody don't appreciate whatever they get for free, and you'll agree with me. So that has been a challenge for me. I've been thinking about it, right? But this is how I was able to get over it. When thinking of value to add, it might not be community, might not be tribe, even though I strongly advise that. So even if you want to add some other value, still build a tribe or community to help. Now, when some people start thinking about adding value to their customers, they start to look at the cost implication. All right. You start saying, but if I do this, if I add this value, it's going to cost me. All right. Maybe I was making 10,000 naira profit. Now, if I want to add this value, it's going to reduce my profit to maybe 5,000 naira. You know? So they start to think about it, and then they decide that they're not going to do it. Now, in building or building a community or adding value to your product or service, I want you to focus on this. Do not focus on the short-term cost of that value. Rather, focus on the long-term value of that customer. It's called LTV in marketing, long-term value. Focus on the long-term value of that customer. If that customer stays loyal and buys from you for the next 1 year, definitely you would have made more money from that customer than what it cost you to add value to him. Right? That's one. Two, that same customer can refer people to you. Because when people are part of a group where they are getting value, it's natural for them to want to get more people involved. Let me give you an example. For instance, Marketing on Fire. You understand that the more people we have in Marketing on Fire, the more beneficial the group is going to be for you. Because the essence of Marketing on Fire is that as you begin to interact, as you begin to meet people, you begin to answer people's questions on the group, start to add value in your own capacity on the group, people will start to know you. And then there could be joint ventures. Somebody can say, oh, you sell clothes, you sell handbags, I sell shoes. Let's team up together and launch a marketing campaign. So now the more people we have in the community, the more opportunities the members of the community are going to have. Everybody understands that. So what happens is this: once there is value in the community, then the community members will be the one talking to people, trying to get them in the community so that the community can even become more productive and more valuable for everybody. So once that is happening, you're also building your brand. You're also exerting your influence and thought leadership in your market. All right? That's what happens. So don't focus on short-term costs. Yes, it might cost you some money, cost you some time, it might cost you some resources, but don't focus on that. Focus on the long-term value of that particular customer. All right? It's very, very important. So in your business, I want you to focus more on value creation rather than on profit making. Oh, I love this. I love this. Angela says, money always flows where value is. That's very correct. Money always flows where value is. And Mr. Joseph said, short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. Very correct, sir. Short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. Very correct. And Mr. Paul Udeni said, long-term value is superior to short-term value. Exactly. Long-term value is superior to short-term value or short-term cost. All right. Somebody says, referral in business is a bomb in marketing, especially word of mouth referral, right? That is the best kind of marketing, word of mouth marketing. He said, when a customer is satisfied with your product or service, referral will always follow. That's correct. I agree with you. All right. Marianne says, your referral is easy when value is added. That's correct. Very, very true. All right. Very, very true. Very true. Okay. So focus on value creation than profit making. Now, most times when I say this, people are like, but the primary objective of every business is to make profit. That's what we're taught in school. In business school, they'll teach you that. If you read any of the social sciences, they will teach you that the primary objective of any business is to make profit. And that is true. But you need to understand that the profit is not standing alone. The profit is as a result of value that you added. Value is at the core. All right. So it is when you have added value that you can begin to maximize or to scale your profit. So when you focus so much about profit, you are focusing on short term, on making the money. You are not focusing on satisfying that customer. You are not focusing on meeting that customer's needs such that the customer cannot leave you. You want to serve your customers to the point where they cannot go to competition. In fact, you want to serve them to the point where even if your product is more expensive, they still can't leave you. I have some people like that with me, right? They are charging me so much, but because of the value I'm getting for them, I can't leave them. In fact, sometimes I will quarrel with them. Like, yeah, you're too expensive. By the end of the day, I still go back there. Even though I have cheaper alternatives, but I still go there. That is where you want to get your business to. Whether it's your business offline or online or network marketing, you need to get it to that point. And the way to do that is by adding value. That's your assignment. After this training, that's your assignment, right? And I need you to get back to me on the group, on the Marketing on Fire group. In case you're not on the Marketing on Fire group, you need to join us, all right? That's the information scrolling on your screen, right? Just go to danewa.net/marketing on fire. If you are not on the Marketing on Fire group, maybe you're watching on YouTube, because right now I'm streaming on the group, and I'm also streaming on YouTube. So if you are watching this particular live broadcast on YouTube, you're not on the Marketing on Fire group, please go join us and be part of what we are doing. So on the group, I need you to come telling me how you have decided to build your own tribe, what value you have decided to create for your own business. That's your assignment, right? So it's not my place to do that for you. You are the one that will think it through. Go back this night and think about it. What can I do? What extra value can I add to my customers and my prospects? Why should I be the one they want to do business with? What exactly do they need that I can actually offer over and above my product they are buying or my service that they are subscribing to? What can I give them over and above that? That's your assignment, all right? You need to go think that through, write it down, and then say it on the group. The reason I want you to say it on the group is that you will, when you feel you are being held accountable, it is easier for you to follow through a particular thing. All right. So it's not enough to decide on your own that, okay, this is what I want to do. You want to write it in the, when you put it out there, what happens is that you activate the law of attraction to begin to attract the resources, the strategies, the ideas that will help you to make that happen. All right. So that's why I want you to do that. Another thing is that you're going to motivate other group members. Some people are not natural leaders. Some people are not naturally motivated. They want to see other people doing something and then they follow to do. So once you begin to share, on the group, what you have decided to do in your business to be able to add value, some other people are going to, get motivated, and then they're also going to get inspired to get working. Don't forget that the idea of the group is we need to help each other succeed. Because when you succeed, definitely I will succeed. If I have 100 people who have 10x their business in a month, what does that mean? It means that there can be more beneficial, more productive partnerships. That is the truth. There could be more productive partnerships. It means that you have more people on the group who will be in a position to patronize your business. Don't forget, I think that's on Thursday. On Thursdays, we have our self and group promotion, where you'll be able to promote your business to the group. So when we have a situation where most members are empowered, making money as a result of what we are teaching, as a result of everybody helping each other to grow their business, what happens? It begins to rub off on everybody. Whatever you are selling, group members will patronize you, and everybody is doing well. That is my vision for Marketing on Fire. Everybody has to do it. And what does that mean? It means we have to be pulling ourselves together, helping each other. If people ask questions on the group, jump in and answer if you know the answer to it. Don't wait for me. Jump in, answer if you know the answer to it. Just help. Be there, add value, and that is another way you can even start making sales. You can even start getting customers from the group, Marketing on Fire. When you are out there adding value, people are going to click on your profile and they're going to check you out. And probably they will private chat you and say, I want to be friends with you because you're adding value in the group. I want you to be friends with me. And from there, joint venture opportunities can just, come up, and you never can tell. All right. So the idea is wherever you are, ensure you are adding value. All right. So be a person, a man or a woman who is focused on value creation, not on profit making. The reason is this: once you focus on value creation, the money always follows value. Money always follows value. Money always follows value. So stop selling and start adding value. Now, when I say stop selling, Please, I don't mean literally. You know, when the kind of selling I'm talking about is some people will spam you. They will people you don't even know. They will send text message to you, send emails to you, send WhatsApp messages to you, on Facebook spamming you with their offers. And for me, I don't know about you, but I never get moved by such things. I just ban them immediately. The moment you spam me, I ban you. Because the fact that you're spamming me tells me you're ignorant. And why would I want to do business with an ignorant person? Why are you spamming me in the first place? You're just like a burglar. Imagine you're in your house and somebody just burgle into your house. That is what it is when you spam people. They have not given you the right to come into their personal space. You don't have that right to come into their personal space until they give it to you. And the way you get it, the way you get the right to come into their personal space is by adding value to them. Right? Add value to them. For instance, what am I doing here tonight? I'm adding value to you. I've not sold anything to you. Probably you saw my ad on Facebook. I'm not selling anything to you. I'm adding value to you. And then tomorrow, you probably will be the one asking, but Mr. Dan, what business are you doing? And you'll be more likely to do business with me. Why? Because you are sure that I genuinely care about you. It's as simple as that. That is the same thing you need to do about your business. So stop selling, start adding value. The moment you start adding value, people will naturally want to do business with you. So if a fashion designer is sending me tips on fashion styles, how to mix colors, what not to wear, hello, if I want to buy clothes or if I want to make clothes, he will be top on in my mind. He's the one I'm going to patronize because he has added value to me. In fact, let me tell you another thing that adding value to your prospects does. It puts them on a guilt trip. They will feel bad not buying from you. Oh, God bless you, as if I saw it. Marianne, he said, depositing in your client's emotional bank account. Exactly. They will feel bad not buying from you. Why? Because you have added so much value to them that when it is now time for them to spend their money, they definitely want you to be the one that will take that money. Right? So that is how not to, be aggressive in selling. Rather, if you want to be aggressive in adding value. It's called in marketing, we call it inbound marketing or content marketing. That is what it's called. So maybe on YouTube, you probably would have seen videos. People shoot different videos teaching different things. They are not for that Christmas, right? They are not for that Christmas. They are actually smart business people. They know that the more they teach you how to do different things, the more you begin to know them, the more you begin to like them, the more you begin to trust them. So when they now sell to you, when they now advertise a product to you, you will not, the resistance is already broken. You will definitely want to buy from them. Simple. It's as simple as that. So while competition is focusing on sell, you focus on value. You will outsell them every time. Once competition, while competition is focusing on selling, you focus on adding value. All right, you will outsell them every time. Because now, let me share this with you. Let me share this with you. It might be an aha moment to somebody. Now, nobody wants to make you rich. I hope you know that. Nobody wants to. In fact, the human being is by nature selfish. So if you are selling a product of 80,000 naira, right? You're marketing it to somebody. At the back of the person's head, when you say, wow, so if I buy this product now, this person has just made cool 80K. That is what they are thinking. And that is how the average man and woman thinks. Nobody wants to make you rich. So what is the solution? The solution is to make it in such a way that they don't have a choice than to give you that money. How? By adding value. So you have added value to them. Even if they don't want to give you that money, they will have to give it to you because they don't have option. It's as simple as that. They don't have option. They need the value you are giving them. So they want to keep getting that value. So they will definitely patronize you. So yes, they don't want to make you rich, They actually don't want to give you that money. If they have their way, they don't want to give you that money because they don't want you. They don't want you to get rich on their money. That is how the natural man thinks. But because there is a value you're adding that they cannot get with the competition, they will definitely gravitate towards you. That is the way it works. All right. So let me see some comments. It says, is that added value my unique selling point? Yes, of course. Your added value, now it depends on how strong your added value is. Now, let me say this. The stronger you make the value you're adding, then the more it will help you to convert your prospects into sales. So you need to ask yourself, what is the pain point of my target audience? Apart from my product, what other problem do they have that is close to the product or the service I'm offering? You don't want to start offering a value that is disconnected from your product. No, that will be counterproductive. So the value you're adding, right, must be closely tied to your product or service. Do you understand? So you need to ask yourself, what is the pain point of my customer? What value can I add that will make sense to my ideal customer? The reason you need to make the value you're adding closely related to your product is that value you're adding is what will attract your target audience to you, to give you their email address and say, okay, you know what, get in touch with me via email. I want to subscribe to your email list. I'm going to teach all of that tomorrow, so don't dive too deep into that, right? The value you're adding is the reason why they want to join your list, to continue to hear from you. So if the value you're adding is so disconnected from your product, tomorrow when you market to them, they'll be like, what's wrong with Miriam? Or what's wrong with Angela? When did she start selling this kind of thing? Why? Because they cannot connect the value, they cannot connect the impression or the perception they have of you to the thing you are selling. So the value you're adding must be closely related to your product. Let me give you an example. Let's imagine that you are into a network marketing program that deals on health, maybe health supplements and all of that. It's not left for you to read up about health-related stuffs, right? Create a community where you're giving education. It could be the importance of water, right? It could be the importance of rest, taking a walk. It could be anything really, right? Now, once you begin to educate people along the line of taking their health seriously and little things that they don't know, they probably overlook about their health and may cost them, right? Once you are adding that kind of a value, if tomorrow you now sell a supplement, it makes sense. They're not going to resist it because they already feel you are an authority or a thought leader in that particular niche. Is that making sense? So, Angela, you would need to, that's your own assignment. You need to figure it out. Okay, what is the value that will make the most sense for my target audience? And that's what you want to offer them. All right. Okay, Angela is also said, please, would my earlier question about growing my organic reach be answered in a subsequent edition? Everything marketing is going to be done tomorrow. All right. So today I'm just giving you a foundation that will help you to retain all of the leads that you start to acquire with what I'm going to teach you tomorrow. So everything marketing you're going to learn tomorrow. And if I did not tackle your question fully on the live call, definitely that is where we are members of the Marketing on Fire group. So just go ahead, type your questions, and don't also forget that there are lots of digital marketing consultants, trainers, coaches on the group who can actually jump in to help answer some of those questions if I'm not readily available. So it's a group, it's a business family, right? So Angela, I hope that answers you. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Okay. All right. So I'm rounding off here. I have a driving principle, and that's a quote by Zig Ziglar. I adopted that quote far back 2009. It says, You can have whatsoever thing you desire, if only you can help enough other people get what they desire. Let me say that again. You can have whatsoever in life that you desire, if only you can help enough other people get what they desire. One more time. You can have whatsoever in life that you desire, if only you can help enough other people get what they desire. I made that my driving principle in 2009, and it has changed my life. I've discovered that the moment I put people first, they always turn around and put me first. The moment I add value to people, they always turn around and give me back value. And that's why I share that in 2016, 2017, I built a network marketing company, and in just 1 year recruited over 25,000 people and earned 6 figures in dollars, right? Not because I was the smartest in the block, but because I was just helping. I knew the secrets that I've taught you this night, right? So everybody wanted to do business with Dan. Everybody wanted to be on Dan's team, because if you're on my team, best believe it, I'm going to give you value. If you're on my team, best believe it, I'm going to teach you how to succeed. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to be there for you. So that is the value I brought to my team, and everybody wanted to be. In fact, I had a situation where people, let's assume that Angela is in the same company that I am, and then Angela talks to Marianne to bring Marianne into the company, and then Marianne knows me that I'm also in that company. Marianne will not tell Angela, Angela, even though you're the first person that told me about this business, but before I rejoin you, you must go and join Mr. Dan's team. Then I will join you, so that I will know that I am in the same team with Mr. Dan. That was what started happening. So I was having secondary referrals. Why? Because I was adding value to people, right? So this thing works. It doesn't matter what you do. Just add value to people. You will be amazed. You will be amazed at the rate of repeat customers that you are going to have. All right? You'll be amazed at the rate of repeat customers you're going to have. So your assignment, like I said, is I need you to think. All right? Remember, we have an agreement. I'm going to add the value. You are going to commit to putting to work the things I teach you. All right? So you're going to think and write it down, and then post it on the group. The value you're going to add to your target audience, right? I'm going to go through it actually, and for some of you, I might help you fine tune it, right? When you post your value, I'll go through it. I probably will ask you more questions and help you fine tune it such that your value is a perfect fit for your target audience. Once you are able to create a value that is perfect fit for your target audience, you will be selling and it will not look like selling. In fact, you will be selling and people will be telling you thank you after buying from you. Why? Because it doesn't feel like you're selling anymore. It just feels like you're solving a problem. Why? Because the value you're adding is so in sync with the product you're selling. All right. So when you post on the group, I'm going to go through it and I'm going to help you fine tune it. All right. And I'm going to hold you accountable to it. All right. So I need you to grow. I cannot wait to see you start sharing testimonies. I really need to start getting those feedback of how you're making more sales, how you're building your business, how things have turned around for you, how you're hitting ranks in your network marketing business. All right. That is the kind of testimonials I want to have. And I want to exactly help you to achieve that. Okay. Okay. Barista says, hold on a minute. I have so many comments here. Let me see. Okay. Barista Taj says, this is a very rich class. I must say I have learned a new thing. Stop selling and start adding value. Awesome. You're welcome, sir. I'm so happy that I could add that. Okay. Somebody said, focus more on adding value than profit. Once value is added, profit will surely come. Yes, you're right. He said, somebody else says, adding value guarantees loyalty to the brand. Can you do me a favor, all of you? Please, in tomorrow's training, try and give my app, this streaming app, try and give it permission so that I can see your name. It really helps me if I know your name, right? Because it will help me in the way I will relate to you in the group. I'll know that you attended this particular training and you actually interacted with me. It will help me to pay more attention to you. So please, I need to be able to know those names. So, but when you don't give my app permission, I'm just seeing Facebook user. I don't know who it is. All right. So tomorrow, just around the area where you have to comment, you will see a place where you can click on. It will take you to a page where you can give the app permission. It's a very secure app, so nothing to worry about. Just give you what it just does. What that permission just does is it helps me to see your name, so that I can tie your face to your question, and then when I see you in the group, I will like, oh, this guy is always there in the training. All right. So very, very important. Let's do that tomorrow, please. Okay. Have I read this? It says adding value guarantees loyalty to the brand. Paul Udeni says people are not looking for where to spend money, they are looking for where to pay for value. God bless you. You really got that. Nobody is looking for where to spend money. Nobody wants to spend money. People only want to pay for value. All right. And they must have an impression that that value you are adding to them is worth more than the money you're asking for. All right. That is the no-brainer deal. You want to give an impression, or you want to make it such that the people, your customers or your prospects, think or know that the value you're adding to them is worth much more than the money they are paying you. That's the fastest way to get people beg you to collect their money. All right? It's as simple as that. So thank you, Mr. Pede. That's a very strong one. Let me see. Facebook is the next meeting, please. Next meeting will be tomorrow by 9 p.m. Same place on the group. All right, by 9 p.m. you will see me go live on the group. And if you are watching this particular broadcast on YouTube, please go to danewa.net / marketing on fire. That is it, scrolling right now on your screen. danewa.net / marketing on fire. Go there so that you can join the group and you can be part of what we are doing here. The essence of joining the group is that you can communicate, you can ask your questions in the group, and you can bond with other group members. Okay. Judith says, if someone is selling physical products like health supplements, how do I go about it? Okay, be my guest tomorrow. Tomorrow is all about marketing. We are going to have our marketing on fire night tomorrow. All right. So let's do marketing tomorrow. Okay? Today, I just gave you the foundational blocks of a business that will do well. Okay. Marian says value has to address client pain point to lead to conversion. Awesome. Thank you, Marian. You have actually been, in fact, I feel like you're my co-host tonight. You've added so much value. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. He says, thank you so much, Mr. Dan. This program is indeed a blessing. Wow. I'm so happy to hear that. He said, thank you so much, sir. I learned a lot. Awesome. I hope you put them to work. Marian says, people first. Yes, people first, money second. All right? Always people first. It says, the link that connects your potential customers to your product or service is the additional value you create. Awesome. The value and product must be related. Powerful. Yeah, correct. You got it. Abby Joseph says, we need that same value right now. Okay. Says, that's a great presentation. Well done, Mr. Dan. Thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate. Okay, says, please, Dan, can you help me with some business idea, perhaps digital? Okay, what do you mean? I wouldn't know what you mean. Okay, you can send me a message. All right. In case you're here, you have some you want to share with me, and you want to share something private with me, you can send me an email, info@danewa.net, or you can chat me up on Facebook Messenger. All right, chat me up on Facebook Messenger. That should be easy. Just go to my Facebook page, official Danewa, and then click on the message button on that page, and then you'll be connected with me. All right, but if it is a general question, please ask it on the group. The reason I would prefer you ask it on the group is that whatever answer I give you or whatever other people, the answers other people in the group gives you, every other person can benefit from it. So if you're going to private chat me or send me an email asking me for digital marketing strategies, and I'll have you do that on the group so that once I answer you, every other person can benefit from it. Because if you're asking me privately, that means that every other person will have to come privately, and it's not a very good use of my time. So just ask your question in the group, and I can answer the question on the group, and every other person will benefit. But if it's that you want us to do business or anything at all, then you're welcome in my inbox, info@danewa.net, or chat me up on Facebook Messenger. Just go to search for me on Facebook, Official Danewa. That's my Facebook page, and then click on the message button, and then you'll be able to chat with me. All right. So, do I have any other thing to share with you? Remember, the objective of Marketing on Fire is to brainstorm, to connect, to network, and to build social capital. What does that mean? It means that the more we are in this community, the more value you and I can get out from it. So I would expect that you go ahead and invite your friends, those who you know are a good fit for this community. Please, by all means, don't invite everybody on your contact. Don't do that, because when you begin to invite people who are not a good fit for us, neither you nor me will benefit from it. Those are the people who will come and start spamming the group, start sending link up and down, start writing all kinds of trash. All right. So we don't want such people. We want our group to be an elite group, business owners creating a business family culture. That is what I want. Right. So go through your contacts, the friends you have who are business owners, who are network marketers, invite them over. Let's grow this marketing community so that we can begin to get so much value from it together. All right, very, very important. It's your responsibility to actually grow this particular community. Imagine if we were 1,000 of us on this call today. Can you imagine what that would have done for all of us, right? That would be amazing, right? And I plan also that after the lockdown, why not? We can start having physical meetings, yeah? Start having meetups and all of that. It's a business family, right? I'll get to know you, you get to know me, we get to be friends. That's what all of this is about. We need to bond, we need to share ideas. What's working for you, what's working for me, we share together. You grow, I grow, we are happy, and we help each other to get better results. That is what this is about. So please ensure that you're inviting like minds to the group. All right, invite like minds. Who are like minds? They must be business owners, that is, they own a business or they have a side hustle. It doesn't matter, they could be employees, but they have a side hustle, or whatever. But you must be a business owner, or you have a side hustle, or you're a network marketer. If you know anybody who fits into any of these three categories, then please invite them to this group. Let's have more people on our training so that it will be more fun. If more people here will have more questions, and when you ask me a question and I answer, it gives more, it sheds more light to the context, and everybody learns more, right? So that is the essence of it. So let's try as much as possible to grow the group, right? So don't miss tomorrow's training for any reason. I beg you, do not miss tomorrow's training for any reason. If it means you are setting an alarm on your phone to remind you of tomorrow's meeting, 9 p.m., please do. Please do. I'm going to be sharing something with you that will blow your mind, right? I'll be showing you how to automate the process of generating leads and sales for your business, all right? I'm going to be showing you how to automate it. So whether you are before your laptop or not, leads will just be coming, all right? I made a mistake. I would have shown you how many people were on my list when we started. I showed you actually how many people I've gotten from 24th of June, about 11 days ago till now. If I had taken note of how many people were there, I think about 1,400 and something, but I didn't take note of the number. What I would have just done now would be to refresh that particular account and you see that a lot more people have joined that list from the time I started this presentation till now. More people have joined, and by the time we start our presentation tomorrow, if I show you that particular list, you will see that it has increased. That's what I want to teach you tomorrow: how to actually automate your leads, so that you are getting targeted people who are interested in whatever it is you're doing, whether it's a business or a network marketing. They are interested. That's what I'll be showing you tomorrow, so you do not want to miss out. Right? So thanks so much for being on this call today. All right. Let me see. Okay. So I think we can call it a day here. If there's any question you have as regards what you have learned tonight, let's do that on the group. All right. Make that group engaging, make it interactive, make it fun. All right. Let it be the best digital marketing group there is. All right. That is the vision. Let it be the best digital marketing group there is. And interestingly, it's free. Yeah, it's free. So we're giving premium content for free, and that is why we cannot afford to just allow just anybody in the group. We want to be sure that it is people who can actually make use of the information that we're giving that are in the group. All right, so go ahead, invite business owners, entrepreneurs, and network marketers. Let's have more than 50 people on the call tomorrow. All right, so if you're a network marketer, invite your team to the group. Right, if you invite your team to the group, your team will grow faster. Imagine if everybody on your network marketing team is learning what you just learned today. I didn't even teach anything digital marketing today. I'm just teaching basic. Imagine what will now happen when I start teaching digital marketing. Imagine if everybody on your network marketing team is learning this and everybody is replicating and duplicating, everybody is going to be ranking very, very fast. So if you're a network marketer, do your team a favor, get them added here, and then follow up with them to ensure that they attend the training tomorrow. All right? So thank you so much. Of course, by now you know I love you and I care about your business, and I cannot wait to start reading your success stories. Thank you. God bless you.